Welcome to another episode of the Miller's Menu. I'm your host, Rusty Miller, and today we got a hot one for you. Both the temperature outside and here on the Blackstone. We're going to make cinnamon rolls on the Blackstone. You heard me right, cinnamon rolls. They are delicious. It's nice and easy, so let's start by going over the ingredients. All right, here's our ingredients for today. Pretty simple. We're going to use 3 tubes of Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. They come with some icing, but we're going to make our own. We got some butter, a little bit of wax paper, a bowl of powdered sugar, and a little bit of water, and that's all we need. And this is because we're going to make our own icing a little bit later. We're going to start with putting some of my friend, the butter, on the Blackstone. We're not going to use oil today. We're just going to use butter. Who can't use butter? And need to get this turned down on low a little bit. We are going to make a bunch of cinnamon rolls today. It's quickly getting out in my neighborhood that I'm cooking on this for episodes, and I'm getting taste test requests all the time. So today we're going to cook a couple extra and give them away to the neighbors and see how they go. But we're just going to get some hot butter, melt it out on the Blackstone so none of these stick. And then we're going to plop down our cinnamon rolls. We're going to take and throw away this icing. We don't need it. We're going to spread them out because we're going to smash them a little bit to make them cook a little more evenly. And like I said, we're going to cook several today, so it may take a second to get them all laid out. All right, finally getting them all plopped out onto the griddle here. And next we're going to take our wax paper. Got a little icing on it, but we're going to fold that in so it doesn't get on there. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to take our butter, my friend the butter, and wipe it on there a little bit, make this a little non-stick, and then we're going to take and we're going to flatten these, put the butter side down so the wax paper doesn't stick, and just smash out your cinnamon roll. Now this will take a couple minutes, so be right back. And that's as easy as it is. So now we're just going to wait a couple seconds. It's probably all it's going to take to get done on one side. And what we do is we flatten it so it doesn't take as long to cook through and it's not as doughy. Got a little butter on my handle of my spatula today. And let's check these. Not quite there. Kick up the griddle a little bit. I did this earlier in the week and had some mic issues, so the kids are excited about the second round of cinnamon rolls this week. Not a huge fan of cinnamon rolls most of the time, so when we do this you'll see the char on it or a little bit of the crisp on it, and that's my favorite part of it. So I've quickly become a fan of the cinnamon rolls on the Blackstone. I'm going to move this over a little bit so I can put my cutting board up here. There we go. Just taking a couple minutes to get them going. There, they're starting to go. Can you hear that sizzle? That's my friend, the butter. Turn this one all the way off. We don't need that one any longer. And I'm gonna put the butter up. Done with the butter today. While we're waiting on that side to go, let's make our icing real quick. And all we're gonna do is take a bowl of powdered sugar and then a cup of water, not literally a cup. We'll just mix it by feel. Just pour it in there. Doesn't take a lot. And then stir it around. You can always add. It's like, I don't know, mixing concrete or mixing pancakes. You can always add more water easier than you can add more sugar or peanut pancake batter or concrete mix. So I always start a little bit light on the water and add more if I need it. But making icing is super simple. Sure, there's harder ways to do it, but this works great. It tastes great. These cinnamon rolls don't last long around the house, so don't need to put a ton of time into the icing itself. But I find that they never give you enough icing in the tubes, so we'll just make our own real quick. There we go, just nice drizzle of it. You can see the consistency, and it's that easy. I'm going to set that down to the side for just a second, and these are probably done already. So grab a plate, flip them over. Oh yeah, they're good. Set them up here. We're going to get a couple up here to get pictures with. Of course, we got to taste it too before we get out of here today. Like I said, it's going to be a quick, easy video. Didn't even put my apron on today. It means that I wasn't planning on getting greasy or dirty or staying out here long at all. Still have that on. We'll turn it all the way off. Thank you, Blackstone. Been excellent as always. And there's that. Before we get out of here, got a special taste tester with me today. Hannah's here. She won't let me get out of here without trying it. Rip that apart. It's really hot. It's really, really warm. And just dip it in there and don't burn your face off. Fire. It's really good, isn't it? Give me part of that.
You have that over there.
Pull. All right. Well. What do you think? Thumbs up. It's excellent. All right. That was it. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Miller's Menu. Until next time, we'll see you later. Welcome to another episode of... That wasn't very good. Ready? Don't stop it. Welcome... Why do I clap? All right, ready? Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new episode of the Miller's Menu here on YouTube. Why are you going to laugh at that? I knew you were going to laugh at that. Welcome to another...
Go down like this.
Welcome to another gun show. I'm your host.
It's so long.
Oh, it is.